Everybody, my name is Eugene Capon, better known as Capon Design. Welcome to my show, where I talk about things and I do things that usually bring you some level of value. And I think today is a different kind of video, or it's a different sort of live stream. This is all pre-recorded, but I'm going to shoot it up like a live stream to Facebook in a bit. Which means I'm not going to do any cuts or anything. But I definitely think in the moment, introspection is just as valuable as anything learned. You definitely get to those points in your life where you start kind of looking back and you start evaluating things. And definitely like the end of the year is a good time to kind of look back over the last 11 and a half months and go, what did I accomplish? What did I get done? What did I do that fundamentally made me happy? And I did a lot this year. Like a lot. I hit 1 million views on YouTube, and it's currently sitting at like 1.6. I got 5,000 subscribers. I have a Instagram account that I think is going to hit 10K in the next couple of weeks. If not, definitely early next month. Just the growth on one of our accounts is like skyrocketing right now. And when we hit that 10K, I'm going to go, hey, let's take a look exactly what I did to be able to hit those crazy numbers. We, got over, I think 2 million views in GIFs. We're probably hitting 800,000 by the end of the year in views through stock photography, which was crazy and something I didn't expect to take off, but it did. And a lot of this year has just been R&D, researching, trying new things, and figuring out what works. What can I be doing that everybody else isn't doing? And what is everybody else doing that I personally think I can be doing better? And it turns out there's a lot. Anytime I do like an offbeat project and throw it out in the world, it takes off. And we get, 500,000 to 1 million views easy. But anytime I make a video like this where I try to share some excerpt of value, it doesn't, 30 people will watch it. And that makes me think maybe our strength isn't in making these videos because not enough people are watching it. And I can do way more damage focusing on other things. And it really gets me thinking, we understand that the pros in this industry, in this influencer industry, we're supposed to be putting out 100 pieces of content a day, which is a lot. And, the semi-good ones who are, one-man armies projecting everything themselves can do about 100 pieces in a week. That's actually where I am. And then the people who are, saying they're doing a lot, but they're not really, they're doing 3 to 4 pieces a week, which means they'll never get there. And, bless their hearts for, trying and dreaming. And, without dreams, you'll never get off the ground. But, without being grounded, you'll always, burn up hitting the sun. So I definitely believe it takes, a combination of realism and optimism to really make the world work. I know this is pre-recording, but hey, thank you everybody who's watching. I haven't put out a video in 2 weeks because depression is a real thing. It's not something I talk a lot about, but I have severe SAD, or seasonal affectiveness disorder. That means during the late November, early December, and usually right before Christmas it clears up. I sleep 12 to 14 hours a day. I don't make as much content. I answer my emails like a day late. And as an adult, that is terrible. But, you know, taking time out of your day, you know, I have like a pharmacy of pills I take to basically keep me happy. And, you know, for the most part, they work. But because it's dark out a lot, I'm not leaving the house as much, and I need to be out. And this weekend, my girlfriend Yao and I and our friends Lewis and Scarlett, we took a trip to go to Leavenworth. And I honestly believe doing that trip was a huge reset. And I think once a month, you should just take a day and drive somewhere and be out in the sunlight, even if it's, you know, 29 degrees out, which which it was. And I did not have a hat. I think sorry, I got a call on Skype and it just knocked everything down for a sec. That was crazy. But anyway, I definitely feel like right now is the time to sit down, take a look at what you've done over the last year, go, what do I want to accomplish this next year, and what are my values and what can I get done in that set amount of time. And it's going to be different for everybody. There are going to be people, you know, who are able to get a ton done right away and they run off 4 hours of sleep and it's magnificent. And then there are people who, you know, get depressed during the winter and they need like that extra sleep and to, you know, rejuvenate their, you know, their life. You know, it takes time to gain that introspective, and I think there's definitely value to it. You know, not everybody is going to be able to go 100 miles a minute every single minute of their life. You know, some people need to watch Lost and just unplug because the world is too much for them. But that does mean you might not reach a lot of your goals. And that's awareness. That is taking a look at your life and going and just being real with yourself and honest with yourself. And I think there's value in that. And over a long enough period of time, you might be able to retrain your habits to be able to put out more in the long run. You know, stop taking small jobs now for the immediate benefit and start planning for the long term. Anyway, I'm Eugene Capon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it brought you some level of value. I know, at least for me, talking about this and putting this on camera, it helps. I was very down for a couple of weeks. I just slept a lot, and now that, you know, I'm kind of got out of the house and, you know, into the world and connected and started being social. I'm such an outgoing person that I need to be social all the time, and that's what, you know, fuels me. So anyway, give it a like, subscribe if you want to keep following, and I do have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel that I hope could bring you value. And a lot of the stuff I talked about today, especially the gifts and the stock photography that, you know, kind of went viral, and the 360 Mario video that, you know, has 1.6 million views and all that good stuff. It's all available on the internet. So go check out my stuff if you haven't, and I hope we can grow together. All right, bye.